YouTube, it's your man, Knockdown Boxing Sports and Entertainment, back at you with another video. Remember to hit that like and subscribe on your way in. Hit that notification bell on your way out for future content. Now, in today's commentary, we're going to talk about everybody's boy, everybody's favorite American gangster, Chael Sonnen. Now, Chael Sonnen is out here outraged that Francis Ngannou got robbed against Tyson Fury. And he's coming out making a claim that boxing is not a real sport based off of that outcome. So I think it's kind of strange and kind of weird coming from this guy, the American gangster, you know, and he proceeds to me to defend Tyson Fury in a low-key way. So what I'm confused about is like I said previously, why is it an outrage now that, you know, Francis Ngannou got robbed? So everybody's out. Everybody has something to say. Everybody's outraged. You know what I'm saying? They got selective outrage right now. So I want to go through and break down some of the stuff that he said in his video, Francis Ngannou proved boxing is not a real sport, which I think is kind of comical coming from this guy, of all people, Chael Sonnen. Now, check this out.
It is disgusting what they just did to him. And anybody would have been wise to predict that was going to happen to him. There was no chance that boxing was going to allow him to come in and get that win if it went to a decision. One of the things that was most disappointing for me was that Tyson Fury didn't call that out. Tyson Fury is notoriously a straight guy.
Huh?
Now,
really?
He's also never been in this position before. There's never been anybody that beat him up, that won the fight and lost the decision. He's never been put in that spot. His character has never been tested in that specific level, and he's a competitor. And I'm just sharing for you, I thought that he might say and just come out and correct it. I'm not positive that I would judge Tyson Fury.
You wouldn't judge him? What?
His character for not
in his character? Let me, come on, man. This is insane coming from this guy. He's low-key defending Tyson Fury. He's saying Tyson Fury was never put in a predicament to where he lost the fight but got the decision. Basically is what he's saying, which is false. Because a lot of people believe that Otto B. Wilder beat him and they allowed the fight to keep going. He had a big cut above his eye that had that been anybody else, they would have called off the fight. But they allowed Tyson Fury to keep fighting. And Otto B. Wilder was beating him, in my opinion, and actually won the fight, in my opinion. 2, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder knocked him out in the first fight. Like, I don't care what nobody says, man. That was a long count. Wilder knocked him out. So this guy is not questioning Tyson Fury's character, which is hilarious. But, I mean, I kind of understand because now everybody knows now that Tyson Fury is a cheater. You know, he threw an elbow against Francis Ngannou. He cheated against Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? He used weird gloves. You know, he tested, you know, positive before, you know, in previous fights for a banned substance. Now, like I said, this guy, Chael Sonnen, and Tyson Fury have something in common. So now I kind of understand why he's defending Tyson Fury, because they're both cheaters. They have both been popped. So yeah, Chael, I understand why you're defending him and why you're taking a soft touch when it comes to Tyson Fury. Yeah, I agree. Tyson Fury lost that fight. But Tyson Fury also cheated in this fight. He threw an elbow, an illegal move on Ngannou. And like I said before, luckily Ngannou is a trained MMA fighter. He knows how to take those shots. But for you to sit up here and act like this guy is a stand-up guy, I mean, you're not a stand-up guy, dude. So, I mean, you know, I kind of, like I said, I understand why you're defending him, because you and him have something in common. Both of you dudes are cheaters. Both of you dudes have, you know, popped dirty for a banned substance. You know, you multiple times. But yeah, I just thought that's kind of crazy that this dude is out here saying that boxing is not a real sport just because boxing robbed Francis Ngannou. But where were you when Deontay Wilder got robbed? See, he was quiet like everybody else was quiet. But now that it affects a sport that you used to be a part of, a guy that you, I don't know if you respect the guy or not, a guy that you know, now you're outraged. Everything is crazy now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, let's listen to some more of what this dude is saying, man. It's insane. See what we got to say here.
I think he's a very straight guy, man. Let me just take you back 2 weeks ago.
He says this man is a very straight guy. With all of the evidence out there that shows you that this guy is not a straight guy. But like I said, I understand why he's defending Tyson Fury, because him and Tyson Fury are both cheaters. But anyway.
Tyson and Tyson's father said openly into the press they would have had no qualms. That is a quote, not a word I use because I'm a cool guy, but I'll quote them. They would have had no qualms.
No, you're a clown, bro.
Had KSI been given the victory over little brother Will Fury. So I bring that to you just in regards. I think they would have been straight. Listen, I'm not sure Tyson had his wits about him in that interview. You know, he was humbled. That was clear, but I'm not positive that he has a full recollection of what was going on.
Huh?
And I say that for one, maybe to cover for Tyson, but two, to also.
Yeah, we know you're covering for Tyson.
A lot about what happened in the fight. Francis knocked the hell out of him. I mean, this is a heartbreaking thing for me. And not because of whatever weirdness I got going with Francis. It's a heartbreaking thing for me because my entire life I have respected boxing. And to find out that boxing is fake, I don't mean that the decision was corrupted. You cannot be a real sport. You cannot, by any means, be a real sport. This is the second time I've seen the best in the world in boxing, the absolute best in their prime in boxing, get beaten up by a guy with zero experience.
Huh? Who was the first guy?
One of them was a drunk pokehead and still beat the hell out of the greatest boxer that never lost before or after.
Now, who are you talking about there, bro? I'm confused on that. Are you talking about Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder as the drunk cokehead? I mean, you really didn't specify it, but I can logically conclude that you're talking about those two guys. Now, what you're not saying about that is that, or you might not know, but I believe you know, is that Deontay Wilder pulled Tyson Fury up off the couch, extended him a helping hand, and say, hey, man, let's go out here and fight. Clean yourself up, man, so we can go make this money and put on a heavyweight bout for the ages. The reason why Tyson Fury is relevant now is because of Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder could have left him on that couch, coked out and drunk, as you say. But he didn't. He saw a fellow boxer in need, and he single-handedly resurrected Tyson Fury's career. And then Tyson Fury comes over and he cheats Deontay Wilder. And we got guys like you that don't call it out. Guys with a big voice. The American gangsters. Being disingenuous about the whole situation. See what I'm saying? Saying Tyson Fury is a straight up guy. Let me get out of here, dude. With all that evidence against this guy out here, actual physical evidence that you can see with your eyes of this dude being a cheater, testing positive for banned substances, like yourself, and you're defending him. Of course you're defending him, guy. Let's listen to some more of this buffoonery here.
And then you get a gentleman who's at least 37 years old. He's never done the sport. He trains full-time in an MMA gym. He brings in a coach, whether it was for a publicity stunt or not, but he's brought in a coach who's never coached anybody. I mean, right, you want to talk about Francis has no experience. Mike Tyson's got no experience in coaching people. That's a disrespectful thing anyway. He got Nick Sick. He got Dewey Cooper. He had great people around him.
And then you proceed to fix your crusty, musty lips to disrespect Mike Tyson and talk about he's not a coach and all that. When Mike Tyson is a avid student of the game. Mike Tyson knows his boxing, dude. So the audacity of you speaking and saying that Mike Tyson is not a good coach, man, that's insane, bro. Mike Tyson knows his history about boxing. He knows boxing, dude. He can break it down. I've seen him do it before. Crazy, dude, that this dude is sitting up here disrespecting Mike Tyson. Took a subliminal shot at Deontay Wilder, trying to be slick. But you're giving your guy, Tyson Fury, a pass. I'm going to see if you talk about the illegal elbow he threw on Francis. You probably won't. This is insane, dude. This guy of all people. Let's listen to some more of this crap.
I'm just sharing with you. He's at least 37 years old with absolutely no experience. Gets put in a 10-round environment. Like, it doesn't really matter how good you are. It doesn't come down to who the better boxer is. If you're out there for 30 minutes, that is a remarkable ask of anybody. Boxing will prevent you from doing that. You will go through the amateurs where you will go for years of 3 rounds. You will come into the pros, one of the top guys in the world, and you'll go 6 rounds. Andre Ward came out to Portland, Oregon. I watched him do it, and this is after he's an Olympic champion, and he was scheduled for a 4-round fight. I mean, just to share with you, like, this was nothing about just who was going to be a better boxer. Everything in the world is stacked against Francis. You can't possibly go out there and fight for 30 minutes. That is the lactic acid and endurance that you must build up over the course of a lifetime. Then you put in the factor, no experience, trains at an MMA gym, at least 37 years old. Oh, by the way, he just came off of an injury. I mean, one of the announcers even tried to say, I mean, boxing announcers are as bad as the boxing judges. They truly are. They are truly so bad. One of the announcers goes, you haven't been in the ring for 674 days, and it looks like you've been in a 674-day training camp, haven't you? Like, as a way to explain why he was so ready. He's been hurt. The poor guy was hurt. In all fairness to Francis, that was anything but the best Francis. And you know what he did so well from a physical standpoint? He didn't buy on flinches. Francis commanded that ring like the champion. Francis walked him down.
Yeah, you know why he didn't commit or bite into Tyson Fury's, flinches? Is because that power wasn't there. Why ain't you talking about, or why aren't you talking about why Tyson Fury didn't have his mystical, magical powers or punching power that he had when he fought Deontay Wilder? That disappeared that night. Why are you not talking about the gloves? Chael Sonnen, or Chael, whatever the hell your name is. Them gloves look very secure on Tyson Fury's hands when he fought Ngannou. See what I'm saying? So much that he had to throw an illegal move, an elbow, because the punches wasn't really doing anything to Ngannou. But see, you tried to shoot a shot at Deontay Wilder. Hating on Deontay Wilder, which Deontay Wilder's boxing career is 10, 20 times better than your MMA career, dude. Deontay Wilder has never tested positive for illegal substance. See, what it really is, dude, I think you're jealous. You can never achieve what Deontay Wilder had achieved in boxing and MMA. You was a C fighter at best, dude. You talked your way into these big fights. And then you proceeded to get your ass whooped. Yeah, you're a good talker, but who'd you steal that whole persona from? Muhammad Ali, a boxer. With the American gangster. See what I'm saying? But you're taking a crap on boxing and acting like boxing is corrupt, yes. But don't sit here and act like the MMA world is not corrupt. With all the dudes that failed drug tests in MMA. Come on, Chael. Much like yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that you're sitting up here in complete outrage. Oh my God. Francis got cheated. Oh, he had to coach Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson doesn't know how to be a coach. So can you coach Francis? Why didn't you coach Francis? Since you have this knowledge, since you follow boxing for so long, Chael sonnen. Dude, these dudes is unbelievable, man. Let's listen to some more of this buffoonery.
Then he actually showed finesse, he showed technique. I mean, the heart of the condition, we've only seen heart out of Francis one other time. That's not a knock on Francis. He's just been so far above everybody, he hasn't had to show heart. He showed heart one time. And that was coming back in the championship rounds against Ciryl Gane and flipping the script even stylistically and turning it into wrestling, which is a weapon we've never seen him do, but he's never had to dig deep. Tonight he goes out there, he's got finesse, he's walking him down, he's got his hands up at all times, he's following the basics, right?
Yeah, who taught him the basics? Chael. The guy you just took a shit on earlier, Mike Tyson. You are an unbelievable guy. Mike Tyson taught him that. Along with his other coaches. let's continue to listen, man. This is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable.
There was one tremendous thing about Francis. Guys will get into sport and they'll learn too much. They'll learn how to look cool. They'll learn how to shoulder roll. They'll learn how to turn sideways. They'll learn the Queensberry rules. Then they'll learn how to fight like a Cuban fighter. Then they'll learn like a British fighter. Then an American fighter. Right? It's one of these things. Put your hands up. Hit him. Don't let him hit you. That's the game. Francis did it really well, but he did not fall for the...
That's not the game, Chael. It's not rock'em sock'em robots, Chael. It's not just put your hands up and not let the guy hit you and you hit him. That's not all of what boxing is. Boxing is a sweet science. There are many different styles in boxing, dude. But for you to sit up here and claim that you some type of boxing guru, dude, like, and for that to come out your mouth, like, come on, bro. Boxing is a sweet science. There's many different styles, like I said, many different aspects of boxing. Yes, it's the objective of the game is to hit and not get hit. But you have to set up those techniques. You have to learn these different techniques, shall I say. You have to condition your body. You have to condition your mind. You should know this, dude. You're a fighter, or you're a former fighter, but you were never up there on that high level. So maybe you don't understand. Because like I said, you was a C fighter at best. Maybe you don't understand A level and S level fighters. It's a different game up there. Mayweather's and Muhammad Ali's, Sugar Ray Robinson's, Anderson Silva's, John Jones's. These guys they're on another level. They're on S tier level. Something you don't understand, something you never achieved in your MMA career. But anyway, let's continue to listen to this stuff.
The flinches. Tyson Fury flinched. Francis be standing right there, as though those punches weren't hurting him. It was amazing. But Francis went out there and...
You know why, Chael? Because those punches wasn't hurting Francis. Because like I said, where did Tyson Fury's magical punching power go? It disappeared. And you should be asking that same question. You just sat up here and you just said it. You just said those punches wasn't hurting Francis. Because Tyson Fury was never known to be a big power puncher. He developed his power out of nowhere. And you know this. You're just being disingenuous right now. That's all. Let's continue to listen.
And did is amazing. Francis's frustration with me on a personal level is Francis doesn't understand what we're doing here. The same people that paid Francis tonight are the same people that paid me to make the pieces on Francis that I did. He doesn't understand these things.
How do you know what he understands, Chael?
As great of an athletic performance and an accomplishment as this was, it's beyond infuriating that Francis would allow Usyk to get into the ring. He let Usyk...
Man, I can't listen to this dude no more. He don't know what he's talking about, man. Man, dude, look. Chael, let's go over here, man. Since you're in such outrage, let's go look at what happened to you. Let's see what we got here. Chael Sonnen tests positives for steroids following UFC 117. Testosterone? Yes, I took it to get something. Did Chael Sonnen test positive for PEDs? The American gangster, after a second drug test, revealed he tested positive for human growth hormone. So like I said earlier, I believe this is the reason why you're defending Tyson Fury, because Tyson Fury also tested positive for a compound found in cocaine. See? Chael, why aren't you talking about this move right here? That's illegal in boxing. You didn't say anything about that, Chael. Go over here. What we got here? Oh. That's illegal in boxing. Tyson Fury cheating gloves against Christian Hammer. Uploaded 2020. I think this was a fight from like 2018, I want to say. What is that for? Chael? See, this selective outrage is insane, man. You trashing Mike Tyson, like I said. You try to take a subliminal shot at Deontay Wilder. But yet, the guy that's the cheater, the guy that has unexplained, magical, like I said, punching power that came out of nowhere, and then now it's gone, and then he gets beat by an MMA fighter, and then the MMA fighter gets robbed, you got nothing to say. You just say, oh, it's a tragedy. Yeah, they're only in boxing. Boxing is not a real sport. But MMA is a real sport. I mean, they're all real sports. I respect all combat fighters. But let's not act like there's not cheating in MMA. Chael. This is crazy, bro. Look at this. Elbow. Gloves. But you ain't saying nothing about that, Chael, like I said, man. But anyway, I just had to go through and respond. I seen that the other day. I was like, what is this dude talking about, man? All these people out here are all of a sudden now outraged out of nowhere. But like I said, man, hit that like, hit that comment, and subscribe, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Salute.